Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they come up. And together, we shall support our great leader, ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality. Fulani lawyers representing the Fulani Nigerian government had to run out of court as ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu's legal team rubbished them in court, and they were disgraced. Buhari wept and ordered Abubakar Malami to sack all FG lawyers representing the Fulani Nigerian government at the court against ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu. They thought that this is Justice Binta Yanko's kangaroo court. The court that the Fulani Nigerian government are now facing are proper lawyers, proper justices. You know, people who know what they are doing. According to reports, the Umuahia Division of the Federal High Court on Wednesday ordered the Fulani Nigerian government to return ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu back to Kenya before his rendition on June 19, 2021 took place. Delivering judgment, Justice Evelyn Anyadike also awarded ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu 500 million naira in general damages. ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu prayed the court to redress his infamous unlawful expulsion or extraordinary rendition from Kenya by the Fulani Nigerian government. The suit, which was filed in March, has the Fulani Nigerian government, the Attorney General of the Federation, and the Minister of Injustice, Abubakar Malami, and Buhari impostor as respondents. The court referred to the Court of Appeal judgment of October 13 in Abuja and granted all the 8 relief sought by ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu, which bordered on extraordinary rendition. The court held that the expulsion or extraordinary rendition of ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu is a clear violation of his fundamental rights under Article 12, Section 4 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, as well as Chapter 4 of the Nigerian Constitution. It held that the manner of arrest, torture, continued detention, illegal detention, and denial of the right to fair hearing amounted to a brazen violation of ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu's rights. While delivering the 1.5-hour judgment, Justice Anyadike held that the burden was on the respondent to justify their actions, which they failed to do so. What is the most important thing in today's judgment is not the money awarded to ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu as damages, but the courts ordered that ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu should be restored to the status quo as of June 19, 2021. The Fulani Nigerian government very stubborn, they must take prompt steps to obey this court order and restore ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu to the status quo. They must. They have no other option. They have no other option. You know, when the court resumed hearing before the presiding judge, Justice Anyadike, the court insisted that ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu's fundamental human rights were actually infringed upon by the terrorist Fulani Nigerian government and upheld ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu's suit by ordering the Fulani Nigerian government to pay him the compensation for abuse of his rights. Earlier in the sitting, the deceptive, criminal, Fulani Nigerian terrorist jihadist government had lost its bid to transfer the suit from Umuahia to Abuja so that they will give it to one of the Fulani justices who has skeleton in his or her cupboard in order to shop for a favorable judgment. They lied by citing proximity to ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu's house to the court. But when they sent their Fulani-controlled Nigerian military assassin to ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu to assassinate him at his home, you know, in Afaruku in 2017, they did not complain about the proximity. They did not. They did not complain about the proximity because they wanted to eliminate him. But thank God that Chukwu Okike Abiama rescued ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu. The presiding judge, full with wisdom, had to throw out the cooked-up application by the Fulani Nigerian government, insisting that the Federal High Court in Umuahia had the jurisdiction to hear and determine the suit. The Federal High Court Umuahia denied the Fulani Nigerian government's application to transfer the extraordinary rendition suit to Abuja and rules that Umuahia Federal High Court has the jurisdiction to hear and determine the suit. My brothers and my sisters, you can see that the Fulani Nigerian government have been defeated all round. Buhari impostor should just respect his old age and let ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu go, because it is now obvious that they don't have anything on ﷺ Nnamdi Kanu. They don't. One of the major problems they have in the zoo called Nigeria is insincerity of their leaders. While the Fulani Nigerian government is releasing some of the dangerous Fulani terrorists and Boko Harams who are from the northern Nigeria and making them to fit back into the same society they were committing mass murder. These are criminals without any reasonable reason for committing the crime. They are doing everything to silence the voice of people from other regions who are asking for fair treatment in their country. Can the tribe, the Fulani Janjaweed, ruling and leading Nigeria today, accept the kind of treatment they are giving to other regions in Nigeria? They can't. They will never accept it. The Fulani Nigerian government should hide their heads in shame because they have lost woefully. And I hope the world and the international community is watching how disrespectful the Fulani jihadist Nigerian government is towards its own judiciary. maq slams the Fulani terrorist jihadist Nigerian government with a fresh 100 billion naira lawsuit for disobeying court order demanding his immediate and unconditional release that was delivered on October 13, 2022 by the Court of Appeal. The Fulani Nigerian government, led by Buhari impostor and his quota system Sharia lawyer, Abubakar Malami, have not seen anything yet. Their days at ICC, International Criminal Court, is drawing closer, and they will be jailed for the atrocities they committed against maq and Biafrans. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.